Happy New Year, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It's Will Hawkins Photography. Y'all already know, official Will Hawk. Hit me up. But today, I know it's been a minute. I always say that, but it's been a minute. Ready to get back into it. Got some more content coming for y'all this year, hopefully. I'm on a journey, so come along for the ride. Like, subscribe, get into all of that later. But today, we're going to talk about college. And as a creative, should you go or should you not go? I've been doing this 13 years. I don't think it's needed in today's world, but we're going to talk about that today. So I recently made a Facebook post about going to college and why we have to stop kids. We have to stop telling kids that college is their only way out in the world, which that's not the case. And we got to stop doing that. So I got a few comments on the post and people thought I was saying you shouldn't go to college at all. That's not the case. If you want to go to college to become a doctor or architect, veterinarian, all of those professions that actually mean something in the world, you have to go to college for that. There's no way around it, and you need to go to college for it because you're dealing with people's lives and you have a very important job. But as a creative, the world has changed. As a photographer, videographer, graphic designer, whatever it is that you're into, you don't need to go to college for that anymore. You just don't. I'm sorry. You'll learn how to network and you might meet some great people that can help you later on in your career. But with the internet, you got to ask yourself, what's the point in going? And leading into my next point, this is what a lot of college classrooms are like today.
Bueller.
I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Top of the South, people call it. There are a lot of art institutes in the South. And one of the art institutes here in Virginia Beach, which came here, I want to say in 2009. 2009 was 15 years ago at this point. And that was a big deal. I wanted to go to the art institute because I'm like, I gotta go. I'm going to be around other creatives. I'm going to learn. But there was a news post made, let's see. Actually, this year, September 28th, 2023, the Art Institute of Virginia Beach is closing. After losing accreditation in 2018, failing enrollment numbers and financial instability have led to the Art Institute to shut the doors of its remaining campuses. We have to ask ourselves, why is that? The internet has changed everything. You no longer need this creative degree in order to make it as a creative anymore. It's no longer respected. So we live in a different world, and I think that a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize that college is a scam. For a lot of people, it's a scam. It's got a lot of millennials today in debt that they're never going to come out of, and they're realizing that they wasted their time. They're working jobs that don't equate to what they went to school for, and now they're stuck with debt and a piece of paper. And I'm glad that a lot of young creatives are waking up and realizing that I can go make this on my own. I don't have to go and sit in a classroom taking these prerequisite classes that have nothing to do with my degree. And I can still go make a great living doing what it is that I want to do. So think about that when people are telling you, go to college, you have to go to college, you have to go to college. That's not true with the internet. And I'm going to give you some tips on how you can get started as a creative in the creative field without a formal education. Tip number one, you're already using it. YouTube. YouTube is a big, humongous educational platform. As much as we like to use it for entertainment and, watching stupid clips like this, we can also use it to learn about photography, videography, and any other creative field that we work in. There's so much information out online today you can use to make yourself better as a creative. That's tip number one. Use YouTube. Use what you're already using, what you already have at your disposal to learn. Don't just use it for stupid entertainment value. Use your resources, your phone, your laptop. Hell, even TVs today you can watch YouTube on. So learn, use your tools to your disposal. Tip number 2, DM other photographers on Instagram. I know this, like shooting in the dark and fishing with, I don't know, what would you fish with that wouldn't work? Fishing with a shirt, that probably wouldn't work well in your favor. But at the same time, you never know who's going to respond. You just never know who's going to respond. DM other photographers. Try to get as much advice from working photographers, videographers, and the other creative field that you want to work in. Get as much advice as you can. And then I always say this on this channel, try to find a mentor. Try to find somebody that is doing what it is you're already doing and get advice from them. People are so close guarded with information today. Even though we live in an information age, you have to really go search for information. But there are people out there that will help you. And it goes back to college. And this is no disrespect to teachers because I love teachers, but a lot of the teachers that teach photography in these college classrooms, ask yourself, why are they not doing it? Why didn't they make a business from it? Why aren't they shooting for Vogue if they were this great of a teacher teaching for this accredited university? Why aren't you actually out doing it? People don't ever ask themselves that. And it's no disrespect to them because we do need the teachers. But like I said, as a creative, what are you really teaching me that I can't go learn on my own? That's the world we live in. And last but not least, go pick this up. After you get off of YouTube, go outside, pick your camera up, and learn your camera like the back of your hand. I don't know if you're left or right-handed, but whatever it is, whatever hand it is that you use, you need to learn how to use this. Gen Z, get from out of your room, go touch some grass, go talk to some people, and learn how to use your camera. This is how you avoid staying out of an American scam of people stealing your money, like I said earlier this week on Facebook. Because all it is stealing your money. At this point, as a creative, you going to school, you going to college, they're stealing your money. So Gen Z, get off of YouTube, put the PlayStation sticks down, put the Xbox sticks down, get off of TikTok, get off of Instagram, and go to work. Go to work. Use your camera. Let's get to it. So yeah, man, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. Welcome to the 21st century. We no longer need college. You're not going to steal our money anymore. I'm not going to let y'all continue stealing people's money. Gen Z, go pick up a camera. And anybody else who wants to be a creative, man, to go pick up a camera and just go to work. And if you got any questions for me, hit me up on Instagram at officialwillhawk. Y'all don't forget, like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I appreciate your time. Like the video for me.